Have you ever thought about make money from your own writing? I don't mean some fancy writing. I mean just literally write about your life or write about the subject you're interested about. Maybe it's just a small portion of your income for you, and maybe it will become your major income in the future. If you love writing and you have the urge to write, and you write every day and post on Facebook or social media to annoy your friends and family, keep watching because this video, I made it for you. After 2 weeks of using Substack, I have some thoughts I really want to share with you. This app is actually very beneficial for some people, especially there's some people are really talented at writing. And when I look at the Facebook feed, one of my friends would just write something like brilliant. And I would just say, dude, you must write on Substack. What are you doing here? So this is basic what inspired me to record this video to talk about this app. Substack basically is an app for writers, and I haven't seen anything else like this. It's so supportive to writers. This is just how I think about Substack and who is this for. But it's an income that can eventually grow into your major income. It has the potential. If you love writing and you have the urge to write, you have to write. Like me, I love writing. But before, I always think like only people who publish in the newspaper or they write a book or they write for magazine columns, they will be able to make some money. But today, because we have internet and we have so many apps and platforms that we can use, and finally, I found something, the recent discovery, and I would love to share with you about this fantastic app called Substack. Substack is a platform that encourages writers to write, and also they encourage you to turn on the pay option for people to pay subscriptions or donations for your writing. Sounds fantastic, right? It's just something I never imagined it could happen before. I wrote a novel, I wrote short story, travel stories before, but I had so many rejections, so that eventually made me quit. I just love writing, but I never thought about to turn it to an income. And now I thought this is a great platform. I just joined like a couple of weeks ago. I'm still dabbling, I'm still testing the water. In this video, I want to introduce you the app Substack. And it has a desktop version, and both desktop version and also mobile version. But in mobile version, it doesn't have the writer's dashboard. You will have to go into desktop to be able to access everything for writers. App is just straightforward. Notes is a new feature they come up. This new option is for people to able to reach to more audience, but this is something I will talk about later for everyone who want to write for people, who want to write the topics that they really passionate about, even just life, everything. You share your life story. I've seen a lot of writers on Substack. They basically just sharing their life experience and what they are going through. You can write about the book you read or any news that concerns you that make you want to write. It can be any topic, you name it. The important thing I would say is the consistency. But if you like writing already, this shouldn't be a problem for you. Consistency. You post like twice a week or weekly. It's up to you. You can set your own pace. Nobody's going to tell you what to do. You do your own thing. And that's the best thing about Substack. But I would say give yourself a challenge. You can do a 30-day challenge or 90-day challenge. That's what I did before when I started another YouTube channel. And I wanted to do like certain amount of video because that is going to get me some foundation that I know what's going on. I know how to do it. So I would also suggest give yourself a challenge, like write every day, but post twice a week or 3 times a week. And because you go back to your own writing and polish it and make it the way you want and then publish it. It can be a sequel of story. For example, I have a friend, he wrote a lot during the time he was in the hospital. He has a very rare condition, and that is kind of life and death situation. He was in the hospital during COVID. He didn't have COVID, but he just had this very rare condition. And I'm not going into detail, but he did write all the chronicles about what happened to him during the time in the hospital, like the surgery and the treatment he had. It's all very in detail and very interesting to walk you through what it's like when you are locked down in a hospital. And I feel this is something very interesting, can turn it into even a book. But I have seen people just by writing blogs, accumulated articles and turn it into a book. And I think this is a great idea. And I think in Substack, you can also treat it like a book, turn it into like a blog writing. And then eventually you will have a lot of material to work with once you accumulate a lot of articles and posts in Substack. Then you can start to think about putting into the book. That's the next level. This video, I just really want to show you like the potential of Substack. And I have read so many successful stories. It's not necessarily it would make you quit your daytime job, but it will certainly delight you. You suddenly realize that people actually would pay for your writing. And that is something really amazing to feel for any writer. I talk a lot because I have a friend who is very talented at writing, but never really put into anything concrete or anything tangible. Make good use of his talent. So basically, this video is inspired by my friend, and I hope you will watch it and get on with the platform and start to write. Okay, I also have another video about how to set up a Substack account. I walk you through each and every step and also walk you through the settings. I was a little bit overwhelmed. Not a little bit, I was quite overwhelmed after I opened an account with Substack. I have no idea where to go because I'm kind of tacky and I got lost, and I can imagine how many people will be lost in it as well. And I thought, okay, I must go to record a video to teach people how to set up account without feeling overwhelmed. And then that's another video. You will find it most probably in the description. And I hope this is helpful. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me to grow this channel. And leave me a comment. You don't have to have a Substack account to be able to subscribe to any of the writers. You can test the water just by subscribing to some writers like me. I have an account called Lily Amanda. I'm a portrait artist and I create conceptual portraits. You can have a look at my work on Substack. I also post about my working process and what's the concept and stories behind creation of those images. I would love to hear from you. And this is the video today. It's Lily Amanda, and I will see you in the next video.